Hello guys, welcome to today's video. We'll be unboxing and reviewing the IQOO Z3 5G. So let's get started. So the box itself looks pretty gaming. So yeah, you might have known those kind of gaming things, like they have like that cottage like design. I think it has maintained it, and like like the top portion, the kind of like this thing that is this cap of the box that has been shown in the video. It kind of looks like a gaming items box itself, I think so. And there was a cover in the box, and I think I lost the clip, or my video stopped recording at that time or something. So yeah, there was a cover in the box, and this is the phone itself. So there was a SIM ejection tool and a charger, the power brick and the cable in the box. And I think I lost the clip of those. Either my recording stopped or it got deleted from my phone or something like that. So sorry there. And uh, that's something like, which is kind of like a super ultra hyper feature or something at this time in that comes with this phone. You might have already guessed it. It is the power brick and the charging cable. So that does come in the box. So that's really, that's really good. Like, as of 2021 and 2022 and maybe even 2020, you know, phones having charger in the box, it's kind of like, got to me maybe like a ultra hyper super feature or something. So that's that. And yeah, this power brick, it's a little heavy. It's kind of bulky, but I'm okay with that. It's 66 watts, and if you ask me to name it with, kind of like uh, a long name or something, I might just give it the name ultra super hyper fast flash charger or something. But they have just given it the name flash charge 60. They've just written it here, flash charge 66 watts, and also Vivo on top of it. For those of you who didn't know, Vivo, IQOO is a sub brand of Vivo, and that you can consider it kind of like an extra point bonus or something. And there's, I might just give you another bonus or something. I saw this on the net, on in the internet, that the IQOO, the Realme brand, you might be known with these brands. So let me say, Oppo, Realme, Vivo, Oppo, Realme, OnePlus, Vivo, and so as Vivo is there, of course, IQOO is a sub brand of Vivo. So IQOO, all these are owned by parent company. I say the same parent company, which was called BBK, right? Yeah. I think it was BBK. So BBK, I think. So you can consider that as that's another bonus point. And there's also another feature, another thing that comes in the box. That is this plastic transparent cover, which is a little flexible, and also a little tight for the phone. Like, you can just take the phone, we can put it a little tight. This phone just arrived yesterday. So yeah, this cover, I think, has loosened a little after putting it, removing it, putting it, removing it. I think we did it many times, I think. And yeah, speaking about yesterday, my brother yesterday put it on charge, put this phone on charge. So this is the phone itself, and there's a chance that it just fades a little because of this gradient. There might be some green over here. There's a green screen set up behind me, so when I change the background, maybe a little bit, maybe it can just fade away. It might. So uh, so it might just fade away. So this phone, uh, you know, my brother just put it on charge. Okay, this charger itself. So he put it on charge. I think it was like 8% or so at that time, and my brother put it on charge, and after like 1 hour or 40 minutes or so, this phone was full charge. So it actually is a flash charger, I guess. So yeah, and yeah, this charger is a little heavy, but it does charge the phone really fast. So that kind of zeroes out, or maybe just positives a little, maybe. So that is there. And now let's talk about the phone itself. So let's start from the back side and also the side. Let's start from the back side. Okay. So the color looks like, it looks awesome. Okay, the color is awesome. I think it was called cyber blue, I guess. I'm not sure. I think it was called cyber blue. Yeah, let me just check it over here. Yeah, cyber blue. It's not cyber blue. So it was called cyber blue, this color. And it's kind of like a gradient of, I think, blue and purple, light blue and purple, maybe, I guess, because I can see some violet in it's some kind of like violet here, but on both the ends I think it's like blue itself, and some angles it also seems like white. So let's just call it cyber blue. So the back does look super awesome. Like, look at that. It looks so fashionable. So the back looks, and the IQ written over here, this thing over here, that itself makes it kind of like a lot of gaming. So the back looks, a little gaming. I mean, a lot of gaming. Like the back looks like a little gaming, and the color and all. So the back looks a lot of fashion, and together the back looks like, it also looks like a little luxury. And you might be thinking that this is glass over here, but you might, when you see, you might think it's black. When you hold, you might think it's black. But when you like tap it slowly without destroying it, okay, we can know that it's actually, I think it's not black. I think glass. I think it's plastic. Okay, plastic or something like that. I do not think it's glass. So that is there. So yeah, this phone, and it also looks like a camera focused phone. Look at that camera, cameras. So this phone also looks like a camera focused phone. I do think so. And that is there. So now let's talk about the sides. Okay, like this side. So this side looks like a gaming focused phone, especially this portion. Like, it's like this, and this. That looks like gaming, and the power button is a bit like lower than the volume button, in a bit lower level, and the fingerprint sensor is on the power button. Here we have these three holes. I think it's for the speaker. And here we have the C port. Here we have a small hole which I think is the mic. And here we have an aux port. Yeah, I think, yeah, It's an aux port. I'm pretty sure about that. It's an aux port over there. And here we have the SIM ejection. And here we have another mic, I think, because there's another hole over here. So I set a couple of features, I guess. And yeah, so the volume button is just one button, and both sides of it, volume up and down. Leave that. Okay, so I set a feature in between, right when I was saying the sides, which is kind of like a super ultra hyper feature in 2021, 20, as of 2021, 2022, and maybe even 2020, I guess. So I've already guessed it. It's the aux port. It's like a so special feature as of now, because like the phone has an aux port. Okay, wow. It's got maybe like, you know. So now let's talk about the front portion, the screen. So the screen, when it's turned off, just looking at it, it just looks like, you know, any budget range phone that is released in 2022, 21, or maybe 2022. No, maybe 2021 till 2021. So I do think like you know, I think it looks a bit like Realme C2, a bit like Redmi Note 8, and you know that camera, like that structure, right? So yeah, the front, you know, that's okay, that's good, okay, but that, and the looks in the use, this is a 120 hertz display. So it's super fast, like it's 120 hertz. We just, you know, while using it, it feels like, you know, like a buttery animation, like it's wait, let me just show it unlocking with the fingerprint. Okay, so it just unlocks like that, and it is so buttery. Look, like it's so buttery. And yeah, so the screen is buttery, smooth, 120 hertz display. That's awesome. And it has an 8 GB RAM, 128 GB storage. I do think there was a 6 GB RAM version as well. So the one I have bought is 8 GB RAM, 128 GB storage, and 4 GB VRAM. So okay, so 128 GB storage, 8 GB RAM, and 4 GB VRAM. So VRAM is virtual RAM, and many of you might have already thought about this. Let me just say. So what VRAM actually is I don't exactly know what it is. It's something like it helps to process the apps running in the background or something. It was something like that, I think. But you know, I've heard a bit about it. But you know what I feel about it after all this is like, it's like something like some feature or something which was, you know, made by the companies or something, you know, the companies, just to make us feel that, you know, we're seeing, like, just think of this one as an example. We're seeing an ad, 128 GB storage, okay, that's cool. 8 GB RAM, yeah, that's also cool. Yeah, 8 GB RAM. And then there's like 4 GB VRAM. Oh, 4 GB VRAM. Okay, we have 4 GB VRAM and we have 8 GB normal RAM. So together that adds up to a 12 GB RAM. So maybe you should buy this thing. It might be like 12 GB fast phone. It might be ultra fast. It might be faster than an 8 GB phone. Okay, let's buy it. I think it's for the customer to think. I think they're doing this for that purpose itself. But, and you know, I don't think this phone performs like a 12 GB phone, but I do think it performs well as an 8 GB phone. Okay, I played games with it, and the games were smooth. Okay, I played games with it, and it was like really smooth. Like it was really smooth, and I played Among Us with it. It was smooth, and I don't think Among Us is that heavy game. And many of you might have heard about the game Roblox. I played this with this phone. My brother also did, and I don't think there was I, when playing on an iPad, I don't think that has a lag. When playing it on a phone, on an iPhone, maybe there's no lag. I don't think I have played it with an iPhone or seen it being played in front of me with an iPhone in real contact. Um, and I have seen it being played on laptop. So laptop and iPad were fast, like good, good performance, I guess. But I think most of the Android phones, I do think my old Galaxy J7, it it did play well, I guess. But this phone, it played it like really well. Like I do think it like its performance was maybe if not better than my laptop and iPad. Maybe it's just at that range or a little low, but it was actually small. My brother just told me that there was small stocks in between, little, I think. And when I played, I don't think there was a noticeable lag. So for gaming, this is kind of like a absolute phone or something. And so the sim ejection is at the top. Okay, so I'm not saying. I just said it. I just said it. So this is super fast. When we click the finger itself, it just opens like that. There's Face ID as well. Face ID. It has fingerprint opening, and it also has that password of phone. That password, right? That as well. So this phone is awesome for gaming. And yeah, so about its camera. So I might just need that, so the selfie. I'm just taking this as a reference, okay, for the taking the MP. So the front camera is 16 MP. This one, and the rear cameras are 64 MP, 8 MP, and 2 MP, which adds up to a total of 74 MP, I guess. So this phone has a good camera, so it has 4K at 60 fps, and it also has 720p at 60 fps and 1080p at 60 fps. This one's a selfie. This one's my photo through the back cam. This is a portrait selfie, a back cam selfie. Hello, subscribe to this channel if you're new here, and like this video and share it as well. And that was kind of like an ad, but yeah, still do it. It will really mean a lot to me. Subscribe to this channel if you're new here, like this video and share it as well. And this was kind of like an ad. This was also kind of like an ad, actually. And yeah, but still, please do it. It really means a lot to me. Live. So now let's just keep it over here. So this phone supports 5G, and I also think there is a 4G version of the same phone. I do think, because the 5G is written like that over there, so it might be there. So super fast charging. A little famous brand, Vivo, IQOO, and good for gaming. And if you ask for luxury, it's also good for luxury, but for gaming, it's kind of like excellent. For luxury, it's like good. For fashion, it's like, awesome. And for camera, it's like also like awesome, or maybe excellent. No, let's just go with okay. I mean, awesome. So that is that. So now then, cool looking box. bulky charger, but still super fast. USB Type C charging, headphone jack, and the chargers in the box. Chargers in the box, and a phone covers in the box. Looks pretty cool. Looks pretty gaming. Altogether, it's kind of like an all-rounder. I put the cover on. Night mode, 60 FPS. I mean, 720p at 60 FPS, 1080p at 60 FPS, 4K at 60 FPS, portrait, etc., etc., etc. And there are, there is a more section over here, like, it has like 64 MP panorama live photo. Oh, live photo. Is it like the iPhone? Live. That's the live photo. And there's a panorama, and there's a slow mode, time lapse, pro, air stickers, documents, extra. No, yeah, I think that's just it. Yeah, there is an edit button, so yeah, that doesn't. I don't think that gives us any extra feature. And it also has Android 12. Okay. Okay, so this phone is awesome. At the final, uh, you know, review about this. It's this phone is awesome. On scale of 10, I might just give it a 9. And okay, let me just say my classic outro. That was fun. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Until the next video. Goodbye.